Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Prophecy, Psychos. Lord, will you are edified. My source comes from complex.com. And they presented a video from ABC, and it's entitled Video Shows Massive Brawl at Golden Corral that allegedly started because restaurant ran out of steak, posted on February the 1st, 2022.
Tonight, law enforcement authorities continue to investigate an all-out brawl in Bensalem, Bucks County. They call themselves America's #1 buffet, the Golden Corral. But Friday night, it seemed like America's #1 free-for-all. More than 36 people were throwing fists and even throwing some chairs. Action News reporter Walter Perez is live outside the Golden Corral on the 1400 block of Street Road in Bensalem. Walter, what is the latest on all of this?
Well, Jim, we just did a Zoom interview with someone involved in that fight. Now, there's always two sides to a story, sometimes three, but Alexis Rios did give us really good insight into exactly what happened. Action News spoke with one of the people at the center of this melee that erupted inside the Golden Corral in Bensalem this past Friday afternoon. Alexis Rios says it started over a misunderstanding regarding a piece of steak. Rios says the person...
What we are witnessing is psychotic behavior. Why? Because Golden Corral ran out of steak. Now, imagine how people will react and become more psychotic during a famine, which is a crisis.
In front of him became angry with the cook because Rios received his steak first.
He's trying to understand what you want. He's trying to give you what you want. I had a rare steak, which is a lot faster to cook than a well-done steak. That's why I got my steak first.
And Rios thinks part of the reason things escalated so quickly is because everyone was wearing masks. And he believes the people involved had a hard time understanding what the others were saying.
With COVID right now, mask and everything, nobody can hear nobody sometimes. There's a lot of commotion there. The cooks behind there are talking. Nobody can hear nobody. You have to speak up loud.
Next thing you know, he says, that misunderstanding erupted into an all-out brawl.
I grabbed a chair to defend myself, and then sooner or later, that was it. Punches were getting thrown, chairs were getting thrown. You name it, you can call it cups, glasses, everything, you name it.
Officials from this Golden Corral franchise released a statement regarding the melee, reading in part, "We notified the local authorities and they are investigating the incident. Thankfully, no serious injuries have been reported. The safety of our guests and our co-workers is our top priority." And Rios admits he is amazed everyone walked away relatively unscathed.
Nobody was on the ground. Nobody got hurt. I got a bruise on my nose. My brother got a black eye. My brother got a lifted nail, and that was it.
Now, the investigation.
And as we approach the end of Esau's rulership, people will become more psychotic. And this is part of prophecy. Matthew 24 and verse 8. And this is Yahushua speaking regarding end times, okay? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Let's jump down. And because iniquity, meaning unrighteous behaviors, okay, wickedness shall abound, meaning increase. The love of many shall wax cold. Wax means what? To grow or increase. When we focus on cold, according to the Greek,
Strong's G 5594. Psucho. Psucho.
this is where you get the term psycho from. And according to outline of biblical usage, to breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made or grow cool or cold, metaphor of waning love. So, question, what is making people grow cool or cold, or to exercise waning love? Waning means what? To decrease or diminish. Spirits on people, making them psychotic. All right, that's the reason why they are acting in such fashion. Case in point, psycho goes into the origin of psyche. Case in point. And psyche means what? Breathe, spirit, soul. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is dispatching spirits from the spiritual world. And they are coming upon people, making them behave in such fashion, and it will become worse. And we just saw an example of people becoming psychotic because of No Steak in Golden Corral, which is a low-level restaurant. Imagine true famine, which is a crisis. Case in point, 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and verse 19. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor. And the reason why this man will have no pity is because he is going to be cold. And what is making him become cold or colder or waxing colder and displaying waning love? These spirits. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor. Why? Because these spirits will manipulate his behavior to be psychotic, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So a person that has been knowing a person for the past 30 years will kill them, Slakia, or murder them for the lack of bread. And that man during this time frame will not care because he will be psychotic, meaning spirits will be on him to exercise judgment for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And let's prove how the Most High dispatches spirits on people. Okay, and this is Micah speaking, which was a prophet of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. First Kings 22:19. And he said, Hear you therefore the word of the Lord Yahweh. I saw the Lord Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. This proves Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah controls both sides. And the Lord Yahweh said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. Meaning what? They were bidding to do the will of the Most High. And it started with them going back and forth with various ideals. Verse 21, and there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord Yahweh and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, wherewith, meaning how? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, you shall persuade him and prevail also, go forth and do so. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, liked this ideal, and therefore he summoned the spirit to be a lying spirit upon the prophets of Ahab. As we get closer to Esau's kingdom being destroyed by Yahweh Shai, people will become more psychotic. And the reason why they are psychotic is because spirits are driving them or compelling them to do so. Psychos is a part of prophecy. Lord will you edify. Shalom.